Good morning, folks. This is Jacob Folger, artist sculptor, and today we're going to make a really fun and easy turtle out of air dry clay. And we're going to be getting started in just a minute. And if you could give the like button a bump with the turtle's nose. And we'll get started right now. Okay, before we get started, we'll go over the things we'll be using. I'm using air dry clay or self-hardening clay. This is Marblex brand, and it's a very good clay to work with. It also dries very hard and durable. We'll be using a cup of water with a small paintbrush, and I'm using a yogurt lid to work on. It's good to have a misting bottle with some water in it for keeping the clay moist as we work on it. We'll be using a few sculpting tools. It's good to have a variety of ball tools. This will be good for the shell to make the texture in the shell of the turtle. A sharp knife comes in handy. Wood sculpting tools can come in handy for sure. And another small ball tool here in case we need it. Also, a wire tool for cutting the clay if we need to cut it away from the base. It comes in handy. And you can get a variety of sculpting tools from an art store, and also the clay cutting wire. And it's good to have a washcloth to keep your hands clean while you're working on the sculpture. Okay, let me get a little bit of clay here. And I'm going to start by rolling it into a ball off screen because there's not room on the set to do that. I want to roll it into a smooth ball like this, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to press it into the yogurt lid to make it flat on the bottom. We want it to be flat. So it should look something like this. Just smooth it out with your thumb if it's got any imperfections. And then we'll set that off to the side for a minute. And we'll take 4 small balls the same size. So we want 4 of these. We get just rolling off screen, about the same size. You can just roll them between the palms of your hands. And these are for the legs. And my idea is that if you roll them 4 balls the same size, you have legs that are all the same size. And then we're going to roll them into oblong shapes like this. Let me get a little bit longer on that one. Like that. So we have 4 legs. We're going to turn this upside down and take kind of a sharp sculpting tool like this one here. Dip it in water and score the bottom of it where the legs are going to go. and this will make it a stronger bond for the legs. And then we'll wet the tool again and score the legs where they're going to go on. And then we just put them on like this with a twisting motion, pushing down. So it looks like that. Now I'm going to just blend these in together just by drying the clay and just to make them a little bit stronger. Now we need a tail, so we're going to roll a little ball of clay and roll it into a point like that. And we're going to get our tool wet. It's good to clean the clay off your tool when you're storing, so it doesn't gum up the work like that. Score the tail where it's going to go on. And then blend that in on the bottom. So that's what it looks like now. And you can curve the tail a little bit to give it a little bit of life, like that. Now we're going to start the head. And I'm going to start off with a ball of clay. Like this. And then I'm going to roll it into a noodle. So it looks like this. And that's going to go right here. So we want to score, clean the clay off the tool, score where it's going to go. Clean the clay off the tool and score with wet. Make sure it's wet. And just put it on there like that and blend it in. And I'm going to have him turning his head a little bit like this. And then I'm going to take, let's see, I'll use this one maybe. You want to give the front of his face a little squeeze, so it kind of makes it a little pointy there. You see? Like that. And then I'm going to take my sculpting tool and put in a little closed eye like that. Come around the other side. And put another eye like that. And then I'm going to put a little smile on him. And then if I take my tool right here at the corner of his mouth and press in, it gives him kind of a cheeky smile. Like that. Then I'm going to take my ball tool and I'm going to press in with this to give texture to the shell. There we go. Gives him a nice textured shell. And we turn his head a little bit more and kind of tilt it a little bit like that. And there we go. Got a little turtle. Pretty simple and fun to do. And then what you can do is when you're all done with the turtle, you can take a little bit of water on your brush, squeeze off the excess, and just smooth them out. Smooth his legs and his neck. And just take your time and get him nice and smooth. And that's how you make a turtle. It'll take about a day for him to dry, and then you can paint him. Well, that was a fun project. I really enjoyed that. And this is definitely a beginner's project, and for everyone, really. But it's geared towards beginners. And I hope you'll try it. And if you do, please send me a photo. You'll find links in the video description for my Facebook page and my Etsy shop. You can message me with a photo on both places. And yeah, it's really, really fun. If you haven't done this already, give the like button a bump with your turtle's nose. And if you like this kind of content, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I have over 500 tutorials on sculpting all kinds of things, and most everything I teach is for beginners. So if you're a beginner and you like to learn how to sculpt, this is the place for you. Also, please leave a comment and tell me what you thought of the video, and share it with your friends and family. And thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.